Welcome to the channel. As always, there's a link down below in the description box if you want to read this shite at your own leisure. Otherwise, let's get into the patch notes. Today's update adds Calvin Qatar and Pedro Munhoz to the game, along with new features and more. Major updates. Added 2 new fighters. We've already talked about that. Added following fighters to new weight classes. John Jones to heavyweight. Omari Akhmedov to middleweight, Frankie Edgar to bantamweight, Alexander Gustafsson to heavyweight. Added new items to create a fighter, which include new hairstyles. I'm not jealous. Clothing items and emotes to choose from. Added venue select to invite a friend. Updated main menu and created a new category, Learn, which includes practice, tutorials, and training manual. Accessibility still remains under settings. Added simplified controls option to custom fight now settings. This control scheme simplifies the striking controls to input to basic inputs, and the game chooses what strike to throw next based on the situation. Simplified controls is a new option inside custom fight now that lets you put up a fight without having to know all the striking inputs. You can turn it on individually for each corner. When turned on, use the face buttons to attack and the right trigger to defend. The AI will then choose what moves or actions to perform based on the timing of the button presses in the situation. That's cool as an extra feature. Each face button corresponds to a type of attack. Just kind of read that there. Xbox, square. PS corresponds to punches. A on Xbox, X on PS corresponds to kick. Y on Xbox, triangle on the PS corresponds to clinch. B on Xbox, circle on PS corresponds to takedown. RT on Xbox, R2 on the PS is used for both blocking high and low, and sways depending on the timing. Gameplay updates added the ability to deny a spear takedown. Persistent drive added to a few positions. The back clinch drives from back clinch and cage back clinch. A lot of clinch. Persistent drives are when the attacker has a chance to make a quick turn, even after a fast denial before the drive ends in a break. Added Darcy choke and back side postured up position. Added transition to side control from backside postured up. Added get up transition to backside postured up. Added dynamic denial windows to flying submissions. Added additional information to practice mode HUD. Damage blocked, amount of block damage, damage range, percent mod due to range landed at. Damage vulnerability, percentage mod caused by vulnerability. Current stamina damage, percentage mod caused by current stamina. Maximum stamina damage, percent mod caused by max stamina. Opponent stamina damage, percent mod caused by opponent stamina. Fixed an issue where consecutive knees from Muay Thai clinch would prevent transition to cage clinch. Bug when backing up in Thai, the Dom could spam knees to prevent entering the cage position. Well, let me tell you, when you have a Dom, or you are a Dom, you prevent people from doing a lot of... Anyways. Fixed an issue where some GNP hooks appeared to land through successful posts. Fixed an issue where stacked guard heel hook and knee bar were on the same input only, allowing one to execute. Or an issue with players escaping takedowns immediately in certain back clinch scenarios, or an issue with potential accidental sway inputs after posting, or an issue where ground strikes were not causing visual damage to fighters, or an issue where players could instantly get up from tower takedowns, or fixed an issue with roles being swapped after cage get up from sprawl, or an issue with bicep control spam canceling opponents' knees. Fixed instances of improper defenses being successful against clinch takedowns, or instances of improper defenses being successful against takedown turns, or an issue with undue priority given to some ground transitions, or issues with sways during ground and pound. Backside Dom punches interrupted sub transitions. So you got your Doms and your subs. Anyways, forget that. Don't ask me where that came from. These are now disabled during the transition. Body side kick and spinning side kick now target opponent's head. If they're slipping forward, head damage now causes a small stamina drain. Slightly increased damage from knee on belly. Slightly increased permanent damage caused by ground and pound. Increase the effect of damage attributes. Removed option to block while leaning back. tuned striking during clinch escapes, reduced duration of the half guard posture state, removed evasion, stamina penalty from attacks evaded by blocking sways. Slip counters have been tuned. Tuned clinch, entry, and escape stamina. Tuned the takedown, finish, and denial stamina cost. Tuned submissions. Tuned stamina cost of ground and pound strikes. That needed to be changed. Tuned pro and legendary AI choke submission movement speeds to ensure the legendary AI does not get punished for moving too quickly. Well, they should, because that's called a tryhard, and they need to be taken down immediately. Miscellaneous updates to some UFC fighter appearances / likenesses. Cody Garbrandt, tattoo update. Kevin Lee, tattoo update. Tim Elliott, tattoo update. Makwan Amirkhani, tattoo update. Fabricio Werdum, tattoo update. Eddie Wineland, tattoo and mustache update. Jimmy Rivera, tattoo update. Anthony Smith, tattoo update. Are all these guys getting new tattoos? Fixed various UI issues. Fixed issues with progression for some of the challenges. Updated OWC fighter select to hide opponent's name and division. Disabled ground defense arrows on legendary difficulty. That makes sense. Wasn't supposed to be there to begin with. Stamina HUD has been updated visually. Fixed general stability issues, and that is it. If you liked the video, as always, it helps support the channel to promote it so other people can see how crazy I am by giving it a thumbs up. You didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll just break it off in your ass. I'll be the Dom, you'll be the sub. That sounded really wrong, but whatever. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as, and hopefully I'll see at least some of you in the next video. Bye for now.